So you're thinking about moving to Jacksonville, Florida, and you're wondering, what do I get for my money in Jacksonville? Well, in today's video, we're actually going to go out, take a look at 3 different neighborhoods, 3 different houses. What can you buy in Jacksonville, Florida for $400,000, in the $500,000, in the $600,000 range? And I think what you're going to find is if you're moving from areas like California, New York, New Jersey, Illinois, you're going to find that you're going to get a lot of house for your money. And if you stay with us till the end, we'll give you a little secret about some of these neighborhoods, and we're going to get after it right now. If this is your first time to the channel, do me a favor and hit subscribe, tap the bell for notifications so you'll be the first to know what's going on here in the Jacksonville, Florida market. Hi, my name's Chris Snow with the Florida Coastal Team. My team and I, we get calls, texts, and emails every day from folks just like you looking for help making that move to Jacksonville, and we absolutely love it. So give us a call, send us a text, send us an email, and we'll help you make that smooth move to Jacksonville. So whether you're making that move in the next few hours or the next few months, we're right here to help out. And as I said, today I'm actually right in the heart of the south part of Jacksonville, here in the Jacksonville, one of the areas called the St. John's Town Center. Absolutely gorgeous place here. So if you're looking for places to go, all the major shopping, that's right here at the town center. Right behind me, we've got some of the restaurants. We've got some of the shops that are here. I had to get out of the busiest areas because this is Christmas time, so it is really packed in some of the other areas. Love to show you a little bit more about it, but right here was the safest part to shoot this video. But as I said, in this video, we're gonna go into 3 different neighborhoods, give you a sense for what your money is gonna get you here in the Jacksonville area, and again, specifically the southern part of Jacksonville. If you haven't had a chance, watch our video, map tour of Jacksonville, or the pros and cons of living in Jacksonville, Florida, and that way you can get yourself a little bit more familiarized with where things are located. But again, we're going to be in Jacksonville in the south side, and we're going to take those 3 neighborhoods and we're going to get after it right now. All right, so we're at our first house here this afternoon. It is a $400,000 property. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,000 square feet, built in 1999, and it puts you right about $199 a square foot, which is pretty average for the area. And as you can see around what we're taking a look at, the neighborhood itself, most of these homes are going to be built right in that 1999, 2000 area. And one of the things that we do look for is, how well established is the neighborhood? Are the trees small? Are the trees big? Is it, what does that look like? So as we start to take a look, you can see houses are well kept. Here in Florida, it is, middle of December here. It's about 80 degrees outside. This is a little bit warm for this time of year, but hey, this is why we live here. This is why we live in Florida. And again, you're going to get a good sense for what houses in this price point are going to take a look at and what they're going to look like. So as we go back through here, we actually are coming up to the house here in just a second. But as you can see, well-kept yards. We have what we call a Florida design home. So a lot of these houses you'll see have the 2-car garages, either front entry or side entry. But the stucco look is very prevalent here in Florida. So you'll see a lot of stucco homes. I call that the Florida design homes, and that's what you're going to find a lot here in the Jacksonville area. So the house that we are looking at, again, this is $400,000. As you can see behind me, $400,000 property, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 2,006 square feet, built in 1999. So again, a good, nice look to it. The yard needs a little bit of work here. We do have what we call the St. Augustine grass, and so that takes a little bit of work to stay on top of, but for the most part, it's a pretty easy grass to just plant, put a little water to, and not have to worry too much about maintaining on a regular basis. The house itself, like I say, it's a single 2-car garage right here in the front. Homes that are around us, as you can see, all the homes have a very similar style and appeal. And not a ton of room between them, a little bit more than some neighborhoods. So I would say this is average as far as the amount of space between the houses. We are not in neighborhoods that are going to have big acreage, big parcels. So just take a look at that, and if you like your neighbors, you're going to be not too far from them, but not too close either. So that is our first house at $400,000. We are going to do a quick drive through of the neighborhood. The great thing about where we're located located right now is we're not too far from the St. John's Town Center, which is one of the busier areas. All the big shopping is right there. The other thing is that you are not too far from the beach as well. So from this point in this neighborhood, we're on the south side of Jacksonville. This is going to put you right at about 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes tops to the beach, and it's just a straight line right down Butler Boulevard right to get to the beach. So let's go take a look at the next house. And again, we're going to show you what $400,000, what this house is $400,000. Now we're going to go to what a $500,000 to $600,000 property here in Jacksonville is going to get you. All right, so we're at our second stop here, and we are going to be taking a look at a house. What is going to get you something in that $500,000 range? The neighborhood that we just came into, it is most of the homes here were built in the mid 90s, and the home behind us that we're going to be looking at, that is a 5-bedroom, 3-bath home, right at 2,582 square feet. It's pricing out at $579,000, and it was built in 1995. And one thing that is interesting, and it's priced out right around $224 a square foot, which is, again, pretty comparable for this area. Different parts of towns of different areas of Jacksonville are going to price out, very similarly. But in this particular neighborhood, as I was driving in, one of the things I noticed is that there's a lot of different styles and designs of the house, and you'll see that through the, we'll do a quick recap as we drive out of the neighborhood and show you what we saw. But the interesting thing is like that first neighborhood we saw, most of those homes were, again, all Florida design style homes, all stucco, pretty close together. As I'm looking here, these homes are actually pretty far apart. They actually got pretty good sized lots, very, very mature trees in here. And so with these homes being built in the 1990s, plenty of opportunities for those trees to grow up and look good. But as you can see, great style and design. Again, a 5-bedroom, 3-bath at 2,600 square feet. Again, gives quite a bit of living space. And normally when you see 5 bedrooms and that small square footage, what you may end up with is a little bit smaller bedrooms. We'll have to go back and look and see if there's actually an office that's being listed as a bedroom in there. But as you can see, very well manicured lawn and trees and shrubs. And everybody here in the neighborhood looks very similar. Again, we got nice yards, big yards, nice oak trees, some palm trees around here. But what I love about this neighborhood is that, again, there's a lot of different styles and types of properties. It's not just one style fits all. As you can see behind me, we've got one that's a little bit more of a colonial look right over here, just right behind me right here. Again, an all brick 2-story home. Looks like something more that you're gonna find a little bit further north. But again, great look with this neighborhood. And let's go pan back over here so you can see that down this side of the street. And so, yeah, all different styles, designs. And again, we're not very far from the town center, still only about a 15-minute drive to the beach. Lots of things, lots of shopping, lots of restaurants right around in this area. I think you'll like this neighborhood, especially in that price point, right in that $550 range, just above that $550 range. But great house, very cool neighborhood to come and relax and call home. Very quiet in here. As you notice, you don't hear a lot of street noise. We are pretty close to one of the major arteries to get in and around the Jacksonville area. So just make sure that as you guys are looking and trying to find homes that fit your lifestyle, that one of the things that we do look out for is, how close are they to major roadways. We're not too far away, but still far enough away that it's very peaceful, very quiet out here. So we're going to go take a look at the last house, go see what the $600,000 range gets us right here in Jacksonville. And we'll also do the quick drive-through, so it's showing you some of the homes and what you're finding here in this particular neighborhood. All right, we're coming to the last house on our tour, and this last home coming into the neighborhood, just another Florida design neighborhood. A lot of Florida houses, lots of stucco, but some of the homes do have some nice brick accents, and we'll get up to the house here in just a second. But as you can see, neighborhood, everybody has some great yards, good curb appeal, pretty decent amount of space in between the houses. Yeah, it's a beautiful day out here. Again, we're in mid-December and it's about 80 degrees here. A distance to the town center where all the major shopping. Again, we're only about 10 minutes away, maybe 5 to 10 minutes depending on traffic. We're about 15 minutes to the beach. And so if you like the beach lifestyle, which a lot of people here love the beaches, it doesn't take you very long to get there at all. So the house that we're looking at right now, right behind me here, is for sale, and it's a $680,000 property. It's a 5-bedroom, 4-bath with just over 3,500 square feet. Built in 1997, I believe. Built in 1997, 1998, and it's pricing out right around $198, $99 a square foot. So compared to the last house, the last neighborhood we were in, this one's actually pricing out. So you can see you can get a pretty substantial house here in the Jacksonville area. And some of our folks who are moving from New York, New Jersey, California, Illinois, they don't see these types of prices, especially not in and around the busiest parts of town. And if you guys watch the video that we did, the map tour of Jacksonville, one of the things that you'll see is that we went over the area of South Side. That's where this last house is located. We're over here on the south side of town. And as you can see, the house itself, it's got some nice brick accents to it. Big 2-car garage and double door entryway. It's 2 stories. A lot of Florida homes here, we do have a lot of 1-story and flat homes because we do get a lot of folks that don't want to have a 2nd story. But there are a good number of homes here that do have the 2 stories. And sometimes what you'll find is that you have most of your living area on the main floor and then a bonus room, or maybe a bonus room and an office upstairs. This particular home looks like it's a traditional 2-story home. And as you can see, the houses around it, lots of mature trees. So again, homes that were built in this neighborhood were in the mid-90s to the early 2000s. So plenty of opportunity for those trees to grow up. And what you can see are the pine trees and the oak trees back behind us. Just a really pretty neighborhood, very quiet, just like the last one. Even though we're not too far from one of the major roadways, you don't get any of that bleed over noise, none of that traffic noise back in this area. And one of the things I said is if you guys stayed with us till the end, I give you a little sneak peek into something that was unique about this area, unique about this neighborhood, or these neighborhoods that we were looking at today. And that sneak peek is that when I moved to Jacksonville, this is the side of town that I moved to originally. My wife and I got married on this side of town. We lived on this side of town, and we've absolutely loved it. It is the great thing about it is that if you're looking to stay close to work, looking to stay close to a lot of the fun things to do here in the Jacksonville area, the south side of town where these neighborhoods are located, that's what you're going to find right here. So we're going to show you as we drive out what the neighborhood looks like. And one of the things that you're going to see as you're driving out is one of the big retention ponds, or they call them lakes. So the one thing you want to be careful of when you're moving here and you're looking at properties here in the Jacksonville area is that when it says lake view, it may not be a big body of water that you're thinking of, but it does have a nice water feature back behind it, so that way it gives you a little bit of space between you and your neighbors. As we said in our video that we did for our map tour of Jacksonville and the pros and cons of Jacksonville, is if you got a body of water, you probably have an alligator in there. So we're going to wrap this up, and again, now in this video you saw what $400,000, $500,000, and $600,000 price range is going to get you here in the Jacksonville area. We'd love to connect with you. Give us a call, send us a text, give us an email, and we'd love to help you make that smooth move here to the Jacksonville area.